Honorable Advisor for Veterinary and Animal Husbandry, and also Dr. Mitra, who is the Commissioner Animal Husbandry, Government of India, and also our ICAR Director, Dr. Patil. See, today is a red letter day for all Mithun farmers of the Northeast, and ICAR being represented here by the Government of India, and here in Nagaland, Mithun being quite popular as a mythical and also as a very livelihood sustaining animal to the farmers here. Today being the 1st of September being declared as the Mithun Day, and also Mithun meat being declared as a meat, to be able to be eaten by anybody and everybody who loves to enjoy meat. It's a great day for all the Mithun farmers. With regards to ecotourism, I think Mithun is always part and parcel of Nagaland. You know the beautiful farm in Konoma, which ICAR is maintaining, and also everywhere. And Mithun is an animal so majestic and so beautiful that people would just love to know more about it, would see more about it. Today, like I was just saying, we see the Mithun in an emblem as the state animal of our state. We see Mithun in our crafts, we see Mithun in papers, but there are still much of our own population have not touched a Mithun or seen a Mithun or know about it. And Mithun being such a majestic animal, I think this can be promoted everywhere in our state when tourists come in, even during the Hornbill. Means I would request ICAR that they should have a show where this Mithun, 4, 5, 10 of them would be there in a certain area. People would just come and watch that. And the Department of Animal Husbandry is also doing its best to promote the rearing of Mithun in a sustainable manner. So I think we have a long way to go, yet we'll start.
Sir had also mentioned that there should be a conclave in regard to all the Northeast Chief Ministers and the officials and the government to have a Mithun conclave. Do you think that is also a good idea?
That is a brilliant idea. I would surely, Honorable Advisor and myself, will go and share with the Honorable Chief Minister. And the Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Nephew Rio, is a very entrepreneurial and visionary leader. I think he will much more than be happy to agree. But at the same time, ICAR has to facilitate all those with the rest of the states.
Government India will serve.
That is a wonderful thing. You have heard from the horse's mouth. We can say you have heard from the Mithun's mouth.
Yeah. So, and also in terms of linkage, because we have the animal, we have everything, the product is there, but what about the packaging, exporting,
No, that is something which I was saying. Mithun cannot be put in just like, the pig or the, cow or the buffalo meat that is sold everywhere. And Mithun being a very synonymous animal with regards to our culture and our tradition. If we revere it and make best use of it, because mass production may not be too feasible, but people would love to eat such a beautiful meat like Mithun, which is very low in fat and very high in many other needs of our body. It needs to be packaged properly, and I think ICAR, and in collaboration with the Government of India, Animal and Veterinary, would come up with such a model farm, I think, and that would be the best way.
On behalf of ICAR-NRCM on Mithun, I, Dr. Suniti Bala, welcome you all to this auspicious occasion for celebration of first Mithun Day, in view of recognizing the Mithun as food animal by FSSAI from 1st September 2023, and also for a brainstorming session on strategies for development of Mithun sector in Northeast India.
Today we are witnessing a very unique occasion in gracing the first Mithun Day in the world, and therefore it is a historic event and red letter day for us that will go in the history of our country. ICAR-NRC on Mithun, Nagaland, under the dynamic leadership of various directors who has contributed immensely to bear this fruit.
Okay, let me take this few minutes to
talk about how and what we have experienced through this 5 days training. Sir, the traditional system of the traditional practice of Mithun rearing, which we have experienced for the past few years, it was a very traditional way we are rearing. But through the contact and the help and assessment through this concerned department of ICAR, we have been benefited a lot. To say one by one, we have been provided a fencing materials through which we could make a particular fence to keep our animals guided from the wild animals. And then as it was scattered in the wild, we are unable to trace our animal for many days and many years, which have brought a lot of loss. Therefore, I, on behalf of the Mithun rearers, also again would like to make another small request to continually help us in assisting and keeping our animals together.
I'm really thankful to the government of India for having such a reputed institution like ICAR here in Nagaland, and your efforts in the whole Northeast is notable. I'm sure that the respected advisor from NEC, may I know the NEC advisor to animal husbandry, Mr. Mithun? Yes, yes, please, thank you. I just wanted to know, because now here everyone is like Mithun only, so don't mind. So I really request you to kindly help Nagaland as a state and the northeastern parts in the various funding processes. My honorable advisor is there. Even in Zanaboto area, there is huge stock of livestock of Mithun, and I think, like you very well said, awareness is quite less in Nagaland. Awareness is quite less. So I think NEC being a nodal for the Northeast and to promote and preserve this wonderful animal called Mithun, I think you should take an extra mile and help all the states. I think even in Manipur we have Mithun, and even in Mizoram and Arunachal, Nagaland, and so on. So we request the Northeast Council to help from this year onwards in one way or other in promoting, and I request the ICAR that you should curate farms, because if you just give it to the farmer will not know how to handle it. We Nagas are very simple. Paisa kiman naisina hanai, ketia ahibo, etu dibo koli to ketia dibo. That will be the story. But farmers don't feel bad. I just want to say that you should curate the farm and you should interfere in it so that that promotion can really happen. Because the commitment with which it has to be done has to come sustainably. Otherwise, there are many farms where animals are not there in our state. So there are many farms where we are not able to put it forward. Government of India and the state government has helped a lot of farms. But the sustainability and the commitment to do that has to come with modern technology and with the ideas to create that to have its goal.
You know, whenever you receive an invitation to come to Nagaland, you know, there is a fight goes on in the home that who all will come with me. But this time it went well because I didn't get the invitation for all of us. So I just kept, no, it is not true. You invited me. I just played a trick at home that this time none of, you are not invited, only me. So I came. So, and let me start with my profuse thank to all of you to make this happen, this day happen, and invited me and rather pulled me from gravitational force of Delhi government having not letting their people to go out of Delhi very often, one or the other context. I must thank first to our honorable advisor, sir. You took our time and shown your love and affection for Mithun. Though it is a state animal and every chief minister, every minister sit under the emblem of Mithun, but we are kind of little bit not that sincere what we should be. Sri Imlalanji, thank you very much, very much, not only coming to this meeting, but also your affection. And you called me in Delhi. He called me Delhi कि दादा आप आ गया मिथुन का मेरे पास आपके पास अभी शायद 6 मिथुन है और 11. So he is the probably only he belongs to our community. And if you go by the Mithun distribution, Mokokchung district is the only district where Mithun population is was zero. Now it is 11. Thank you to put Mithun in the map of that Mokokchung district. Sir, I have been defamed telling that I am still not Animal Husbandry Commissioner. I am still acting as a director of NRC Mithun. When I attended Paris in May, World Annual Review Meeting of World Organization of Animal Health, one day I took an opportunity to wear a jacket of Nagaland to attend at the meeting. I think I shared the photograph with you also, sir. It is not because of that I have some other purpose. My only purpose is that this animal has got tremendous potential. And I think one of our entrepreneurs very rightly said that we're sitting on a gold mine, not realizing the worth of the gold. And it is until unless we realize the worth of the gold has no worth. It is only we realize that it has got a worth. You tell me what is the name of a species in the whole world which does not fight with your feed basket, does not consume maize, oats, any of the feed contents which you eat or I eat, but still grow from 25 kilo to 500 kilo in 4.5 years, only consuming forages and forest leaves in the jungle. You tell me one animal species which is very smart in dress sense, always wear a black coat and white socks. You tell me one animal in the whole world which is so magnanimous, and you can, in election time, that worth of the animal increase, sir. I think both of you will realize that. You have to offer a feast of Mithun. And you tell me what is the livestock species in the whole world which is a state animal of 2 states, Arunachal Pradesh and Nagaland. You tell me one species in the whole world which is secular. Being a Hindu, I can't eat cow. Being a Muslim, Dr. Hawk will not be able to eat pig. But both of us can eat Mithun. It is very secular. And it is highly organic. It does not consume anything other than salt we provide. Right? It consumes only the forages, and they are very smart. They know what to eat and what not to eat.
Today is an extraordinary day, not just for the states which are having Mithun, but it is for the whole northeastern India. So today is the day wherein, with the effort of ICAR National Research Center Mithun, former directors Mitra sir, Rajkumar sir, and all the scientists, with the scientific inputs provided by us, Food Safety and Standards Authority of India has recognized Mithun as a food animal. So as there are some press people here, just I want to highlight that Food Safety and Standards Authority of India is the agency which decides what is to be consumed and what is not to be consumed. They have a process of scientific this thing wherein they screen the whole thing and they include the food products in their list. So all other species were there, but Mithun was not there. So I happen to be the member of scientific panel on meat and meat products of FSSI. Earlier I was also a convener wherein Abhijit Mitra sir, he was a director here. So his application for recognition of Mithun as a food animal came. And then we sought some information as scientific information, composition and other things. And director sir and their team, they provided it. So ultimately now today is the day and it will be effective from today that FSS has already notified it. So to commemorate this occasion, so we have proposed to organize, to establish this day as a Mithun Day. And we have written to all the directorates of animal husbandries, and the directorate of Nagaland have formally they have endorsed it, and other state people also given, they were also excited. And I'm also happy to inform that with the effort of NRC Mithun and ICAR officials who went to FAO Rome, Mithun has been included in the Domestic Animal Diversity Information System of FAO, United Nations. This is also first time. So earlier, so it is both in FAO and this is a FSSA, and definitely it's a time to celebrate. It also happened just 2 to 3 months before. Mithun has a socio-cultural significance. Apart from that, it is also very much important for the maintaining the ecological equilibrium and also to ensure the nutritional security in the hilly areas of northeastern region. So the recognition of FSSI, it will open up new horizons for commercial Mithun farming and Mithun meat processing. That is the main thing. Whatever we are doing now, we can do confidently and we can sell it in other parts of India. So not only we are not just stopping at establishing this Mithun Day, we are also providing all the required NRC and Mithun is providing all the other required support. Some of the 3 important highlights which we are initiating today are now for any commercial farming, availability of the animal is the first thing. So for that purpose, we have established one Yum Anitra, an online database wherein all Mithun will be registered, Mithun farmers will be registered, and whenever they want to sell, they can go. The buyers also can see. It's an online trading for Mithun. So that we are launching today.
I believe the competent authority in the ICAR has chosen the 1st September as the date of adoption for the celebration of the first Mithun Day to foster the protection and conservation of this likely endangered bovine species of the Northeast India. For this, I thank the ICAR-NRCM on Mithun, which is generously hosting the event by inviting various important stakeholders from the NER in particular and the country India in general, for bringing this event to the regional perspective initially, and we believe that this will take to the national as well as international platforms subsequently. As we all know, people and cultures have relied for millennia on nature's rich biodiversity, on flora and fauna, animals for food, clothing, economic well-being, medicine, social and cultural life, spiritual sustenance of the people. Therefore, if I may say, Mithun animal is integral to our future through its significant role in providing food, economic well-being, spiritual sustenance, social and cultural life of the rural people in the Northeast India.